Hi, I'm Alison Dunlap with Team Chix, and I'm here to show you how to fix a flat tire on your road bike. It's not difficult, and if you follow a couple easy steps, you'll be back and running and having a great ride. First thing you want to do when you get a flat tire is take the wheel off the bike. So what you want to do is open up the valve stem and let out all the air. The next thing you want to check to see is if there's a little nut, but unscrew this if there is. Now we need to get the tire off the rim. Tire levers are another way to do it, but they can puncture the tube inside. What I like to do is start at the valve stem and then go 90 degrees. That's where you're gonna grab the tube and you're gonna pinch it. With one hand staying in that place, you're gonna take your other hand and pinch the tire around the entire rim. I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm gonna try and pop the bead of the tire over the rim. And this is the hardest part about changing a flat. The next thing you're gonna do is pull out the tube. Your tire is still attached to the rim because I've only taken off one side. The next thing you want to do is check for any thorns or goat heads. Now you can start with a fresh tube. It's going to be completely flat, no airs in here. So a trick, and you can blow a tiny little bit of air into this thing. Next, you're going to want to find the valve hole, which is right here on the rim. You're going to put the valve stem of your tube through the hole. Starting from that point, push the tube up underneath the tire and on top of the rim. I even like to put one foot on the side, on the edge of the rim to kind of hold it in place, and then I can use both hands to push that tire up on top of the rim and kind of tucked underneath up into the tube as well. If you had that nut that we took off earlier, you can put that back on. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that bead of that tire and you're going to tuck it underneath the rim. And then once you get it started here, with one hand you can hold the tire in place and you can start working around. And you can see how the tire is getting tucked under the rim again. Now I've got to get this part of the tire into the rim, and then with both hands you can try and roll that tire behind the rim. Super important to open up the valve stem because remember we closed it earlier? Now you're ready to pump it back up. Once you pump that up, you want to close the valve stem back. Everything looks good and you are ready to continue your ride.